Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game commentary. Today we're playing against Shyvana Jungle, the new Shyvana, in the new patch that just hit live. Shyvana has been changed, so I wanted to play her and see how she's changed, what she's like as a, just like the new Shyvana really. For those of you who don't know, in Season 2 and Season 3 actually, and a little bit of this last season, Season 6, but specifically Season 2, Season 3, I was a Shyvana main. That was my best champion. It was a champion that I used to climb to 2.1k elo back in Season 2 before the tiers existed, bronze, silver, gold, etc. Which is about master tier equivalent. Season 3 again, similar shit. So yeah, I mean, I'm playing some Shyvana today. Basically I know I'm familiar with Shyvana, even if historically familiar with Shyvana. Now, first thing I want to say here is that I'm actually feeling really rough today. Like, I feel pretty sick. So, if this isn't the best gameplay, if I don't feel too focused for you guys, then that's why, and I do apologise for that. But I'm going to do my best to explain to you guys the new changes to Shyvana and just, try her out. But kind of treat this as more like a first impressions video rather than anything else. Because, I don't want to get your guys' hopes up. Because, I don't know, I'm not feeling great. But still, so the big change to Shyvana is now with her E. Okay, that didn't change at all. The big change to Shyvana is with her E. Okay, so I've already got things wrong already. God damn it, this isn't starting well. So basically, the way that Shyvana's E works is you throw it at someone and it does a little bit of damage to them, but more specifically, it tags them with a debuff. And that debuff means whenever you hit someone with that debuff, then you do extra damage to them, basically. It just gives you on-hit damage, based off of their max health as well. Now, the big change to Shyvana, I think, is in her, dragon form, where this E, when you throw it out now, it stops at the first target you hit, and leaves, a little ball of fire on the floor. I think that's the biggest change on this. Whoops, that was on Smartcast. I think that's... Goddamn, I needed that as well. I have to wait now. I think that's the biggest change here. But it also stops the first champion that you hit as well. Even if you're not in dragon form. So, that's that's... Yeah, basically it stops at the first champion hit. But outside of that, in dragon form, it's a proper fireball now. It's kind of like a Karma Q, I would say, I think. I think it's a bit like a Karma Q. But if you also stand inside the Karma Q, then you take extra damage. So, it's you're going to have to see it, I guess. On top of that as well, Shyvana does more damage to dragons than usual. She now does 10%, maybe 5%. I think it's 10%. 10% more damage to all dragons. That's neutral dragons, not Aurelian Soul and stuff like that. 10% more damage to dragons. And every dragon she kills, she gets 5 armor and 5 magic resist. In my opinion, that's completely negligible. It's nothing really. Yeah, it's you're certainly not going to play around, oh, we have to take this dragon so that I get 5 armor and 5 magic resist. Or, oh shit, this Shyvana was so strong. I can't fight Shyvana now because she's got extra 5 armor and 5 magic resist because she took a dragon. Oh my goodness. It's not really that big of a deal in my opinion, but it's something. I'm going to go and try and do a cheeky little gank here on this Zed. Shyvana's not really a ganking champion. She's more about clearing and all that bullshit. She's more about just clearing the jungle really fast. And invading the enemy jungler. Is this guy gonna... Do you want to push this? Let's push this. So she's not really a ganking champion, but if someone's out of position, then you can do anything you want to him, really, can't you? You could be playing Soraka jungle, and if someone's pushed out far enough without any summoners, you can kill them. So no big deal there. Like you saw there, that's a pretty easy kill for me still on that Zed. But still, I haven't talked about runes and masteries. Now that is something which is a bit of a hot topic, so to speak. With the new Season 7 on Shyvana. She's another champion who really wanted Strength of the Ages, but that's not a thing anymore, so she can't do that. Now, Courage of the Colossus does work with your ultimate. If you land your ultimate on someone and knock them back, then you're going to get Courage of the Colossus. That's a hard CC for Courage of the Colossus. But that's ridiculously unreliable in my opinion. Sometimes you just use Shyvana ultimate to get closer to someone rather than actually jump on them. Shad, what are you doing, mate? Just keep walking around. Do you want me to put you on the bed, Shadwell? Come here, Shad. There you go. Oh, he's on the bed. He's on the bed. So I don't really think that's a particularly great idea to go Courage of the Colossus on her. But I've just gone for Fervor for battle this game. Fervor used to be really good on Shyvana. Last season, people took Fervor for battle on her. Just like, and yeah, it was crazy. And I'm pretty sure it's still decent because it works off of hitting champions with basic attacks generates a Fervor stack, or 2 for melee champions. And when you press E, it's 2 auto attacks. So I'm pretty sure that would work with Fervor as well. So not E, sorry, Q. So basically, whenever I press Q on someone, or if I auto them and then Q them, which is like the classic kind of combo on Shyvana, like the pow pow, the 1-2 punch, pow pow, pow pow. Whenever you do that to someone, to a champion, you get 5 Fervor stacks. And look, what's the max? Isn't it like 6 or something? 10. Okay, not 6 at all. Not 6 at all. So, and because it usually builds attack speed as well, I actually think it's like, I don't know, I think that's like fine, really. I don't think there's anything wrong. I think Fervor is still pretty good, but I don't know 100% to say for sure. So we're level 6 now, and what I actually want to do here is I want to do something a little bit cheeky. I really want to go and try and do this dragon, because I think Shyvana might actually be able to solo this from really early on. If I can tag dragon with my E and just like bulldoze it down, I might be able to do this, you know. I might be able to sneak this away. So we're going to try and do that. I might want to wait for red buff though, because that would be, you know, a bit more on hit damage. But I'm just gonna see how well I stack up against this thing, basically. Fuck. So like I'm already shredding this really hard. Like, I'm trying. Oh shit! Why the bloody hell are you here, Nidalee? Cheeky little swine. We can probably just do this though. We can force this, I think. You know what? Okay, never mind. I failed this really hard. How did that hit me? Did that splash on Brandon hit me? Oh my god, that splash on Brandon hit me. Fuck, I'm so retarded. God damn it. Okay, well, I can definitely do it. I found that out at least. That's really awkward though. 1,000 damage from Dragon. I have 971 health. I took 1,000 from Dragon. That's awkward. Oh well. I missed my E as well, but I did so much damage to that Nidalee. That is something which I kind of like about the Shyvana pick, is that Shyvana isn't afraid of anyone. Like, she's one of the best duelist junglers in the game. Like, going 1v1, trying to beat Shyvana in 1v1 is really not going to happen. Like, she ain't going to have it. She's really good in 1v1. So, Shyvana's really, like, you have to be afraid of anyone. If you're on low health, maybe, but even then, like, I was pretty low on that Nidalee. I jumped on her and, like, wrecked her, really. If I hadn't taken 1,000 damage from Bloody Dragon, it would be a different story. So we're just going to keep clearing here a little bit. Let's keep getting this down here. I kind of want to go back to the dragon, honestly, but I don't know. Level 7, Nidalee. Hey, fuck you, bitch. Do I want to go bot lane here? Like, Brand is a pretty good bot laner to set up plays with, but they actually don't have this warded again. I could try and sneak this again. I don't know if that would be a good idea, though. Okay, so that is warded at least. I know that much for sure. I'm going to hit this just for a little bit of life steal here as well. In fact, I'm actually just going to take this. There we go. Beautiful stuff. But it's kind of funny. She's a level 7 Nidalee, arguably one of the strongest junglers in the game. I like fighting people, and she has to run away from me. She can't go near me because I'm just going to wreck her, so pretty easy. Pretty easy stuff for this good old Shyvana. We'll just keep clearing here. Like, we don't need to do stuff in the early game. Early game is not Shyvana's strength. Like, she's good in the early game, but you don't pick her to be like, to stomp the early game, you know. Arguably, unlike Nidalee. Now, if Talon wants this blue buff, he can come and take it. I don't really need it, so Talon can get it if he wants it. But he looks like he doesn't give a shit either. Alright, I'll take this one as well then. But I really want to just take this dragon. I really want it. It gives me bloody... like, fire dragon? Are you kidding me? I'll take that, yes please. So, but do I want to go for... you know what? I can afford my sated... not sated devour. I can afford my blood razor here. Do I want to go red smite or blue smite? Both smites are really good on Shyvana. I'll go red smite. We'll go red smite this game. Like, blue smite, in my opinion, is better against, like... it's better for ganking for sure, and I think it's easier to play with blue smite. So if in doubt and you're, like, playing Shyvana, you don't know which one to get, just get blue smite. But red smite, if you run at someone and you red smite them, you kill them you just kill them so fast. Like, ridiculously fast. And it makes Shyvana impossible to fight. And especially in a 1v1. You can gang up on her, but in a 1v1, you can't do shit to Shyvana. Alright, so let's see now. I've got this blood razor here, so I have even more on-hit damage. This is really fast. Holy shit. Even if they know I'm doing this, like, I feel like there's not really much they can do to stop me. So we get a free fire dragon there. Perfect stuff. And I also get 5 armor and 5 magic resist. Let's not forget the real MVP of that play. Let's put some wards down here for the old Nidalee. Do I want to try and do a cheeky dive bot lane? I don't think I do, but I might want to. I haven't actually mentioned my runes this game. By the way, as always, guys, if you're ever unsure about my runes and masteries, they're always down below in the description, so you can always check them out there. Okay, I'm going to just sit here and wait for this Nidalee to walk this way. If she goes for Gromp, she will walk this way. And if she does that, I can fuck her up. There we go. And that's her flash down. I need to make sure I don't get completely collapsed on here. She's got no flash, boys. God damn it. That's a good Brando, actually. Is that a Dunzo? She's Dunzo. Nice. Good shit. Zed is dead, so I don't have to worry about him. Ez is dead as well. Fantastic stuff. So, when I was playing Shyvana on my main account this season, which is like, you know, high diamond, I actually went 8-1. My win rate was 8-1 on her. And I think the biggest thing that I did on her was I just invaded all the time. Like, I just invaded 24/7. Like, I was always in the enemy jungle. I was always fighting the enemy jungler. And I was creating pressure through doing that. And it's kind of what I did here, honestly. Like, you just run at the enemy jungler. They can't do shit to stop you because, like, you're Shyvana. you don't give a toss about them. And they can't give a toss about you because you just kill them. I'm not doing it very well this game, honestly. Like, I feel like I could be doing this a lot better this game, but still, I'm still getting it done. And, you know, it's just like, yeah, it's really, you create pressure through playing like this, and it just makes it like really hard to play against. Really frustrating to play against as well, and especially if you go the build which I'm going to be going this game, which is the Titanic Hydra build. It's just disgusting, honestly. Like, you're too tanky. You're too tanky to deal with, and you don't take any damage. So it's just like, the enemy team can't do shit against you. If you're looking for like a really hard bully jungler, then you honestly can't go wrong with Shyvana. Alright, face check me, Kennen. I know you want to. Yes. Look at that damage, man. Disgusting. And that's his flash. Dunzo. Like, honestly, Shyvana is just such a foul champion. She does way too much damage. Way too much damage. Like, see, you can see this little fireball here as well. And apparently your W is bigger now too. And also you get bigger, like, the more ranks in your ultimate you have. Now, I know my red buff's up, but I kind of want to just see if this guy's got anything up for me to take as well. Want to be a little bit cheeky here. Alright, they're the Krugs. I'm gonna wait. Whoops! I'm gonna wait for Kennen to come back here, and then we should be able to like fight him. He's got no flash and no ultimate either. I went a little bit early here, but I also knew if he was like proper under tower, it would be a little bit. Oh my shit! Oh, he does have his ult. I swear he used his ult against me. Never mind. Either way, that's Kennen dead, and he's gonna tilt from that. Like, that's a very tilting way to. Oh shit! Who's that? Is that Zed? I think that's Zed. I think that's Zed. Oh, bollocks. Get me out of here! I'm gonna leave this guy. This guy's just gonna okay, never mind. Genuinely gonna die. Maybe I should have stayed there, actually. Their red buff's about to respawn and Nidalee just showed bot. I thought Nidalee might be, like, actually coming up this way, like, recalling coming up this way to help his team, but apparently not. All good stuff. So I'm actually a high level than this Nidalee as well. A little bit surprising, Nidalee tends to... She wants to play around the fact that she's going to get a pretty big level advantage over you as a jungler. Like, in the early game, specifically, she just, like, out-farms you and stuff. But I think Shyvana is one of the only champions in the game who actually doesn't get out-farmed by Nidalee at all, like, in any way. That's a Dunzo bot lane right there. Actually, Jin's alive. It's not bad. So how long is this Rift Herald up for? Rift Herald is up for 5 more minutes. That definitely means that we can go ahead and take that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take his blue buff first, red buff first. I can invade him and do some cheeky invades. And then I'm going to go red into... Yeah, mate, I pinged what I'm doing, mate. I'm going to do red buff into top, don't worry. Don't worry, boys, I got this. So we're going to take away the red buff. I'm going to pop this bad... Actually, I'm not going to pop this bad boy. So he just warded the river there. It's actually really hard for me to genuinely kill this guy just flat out, because he does have so many minions. So I'm just going to work on his minions first. Like, if he's got minions, I can't kill him, but without minions, I probably can. Look at this! Oh my god. Such a funny champion. So let's have a look at her E. This is the E in dragon form here. Boom. When it lands, it blows up like that. And if it hits the champion, it will blow up instantly. Pretty good stuff. Now, I really want to, like, either work my way down towards dragon here, or try and get the Rift Herald for my team. I want to use the fact that I'm really strong and I've got a lot of pressure to my team's advantage, so that we can actually get some stuff going down. These chickens are down. I mean, Neddy's probably around here, so I'm just going to run down bot and go for the Wind Dragon ear. Shaddy, what you doing, dog? What you doing? Indecisive little mutt, aren't you, Chad? Take away the Scuttle Crab first, and then we'll go to Dragon. There we go. I do 10% extra damage to this, and I'm going to get 10 armor and 10 magic resist as well. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There it is. Look at that. Look how tanky I am. 10 extra armor and 10 extra magic resist, boys. Done in my ult. My ult's almost up. Like, it's up, like, now. I could have jumped on Niddly there with my ult, but not quite. Not quite up. There we go. So she's going to jump over a wall most likely. Now, if this Zed has to go back to that shadow there. Or he can die. Okay. I figured I'd jump on him then. You don't usually just want to... Oh, shit. You don't usually just want to jump on a Zed like that, because he can just juke you really hard. But if he's... You know, if his option of juking you is to walk into, you know, fly into the arms of your teammates, then maybe it's not too bad. You going out, Chad? Go on then, doggy. Go on then, Shaddy. Oh, hello. My headset wire caught my mic there. Alright, so now we're actually starting to get a little bit tanky here as well, boys and girls. This is where the real terror of Shyvana starts coming through. I don't have any tank stats right now, by the way. Everything I've done in this game so far has been without any tank stats, which is pretty nice. Pretty darn nice, in my humble opinion. Get him, Talon. No. So I really... no, we need to get this blue buff for Talon, actually. Fuck it. I really want to get... Like, I really want to help bot lane and just get that tower down. It's the only tower that's standing. It will open up the bot side of the map for us as well a bit more. But I'm just going to ping this blue buff and let this Talon come and get it. I really don't want this. I don't need it at all. Maybe I'd get some CDR from it, which would be cool, but I don't need it in the slightest. Actually, do I help my bot lane get that tower, or do I want to get Rift Herald? I kind of think that I want to get Rift Herald, but I don't think there's anyone around to help me get it. You know what? I'll ping it. I'll ping it and we can get it. So I'm going to ping it, make it very clear that I want my team to come. There you go. Echo's on his way now. We've got a minute and a half to do it, which should be more than enough time. I'm not going to aggro it until Echo gets a little bit closer. There we go. I mean, look how much damage I do to this by myself. Like, I do a lot of damage to this. That's so without even, like, hitting the eye. Crazy stuff. I don't know who wants this, though. Like, either of us would be good with this. I always think this is a really good buff to have on a top laner. But to have on... Yeah, you know, you can take it. But to have on like, someone like Shyvana, who's obviously going to be running around and fighting people, is really good as well. So, anyone could get that. But I also think that it's kind of good to give your Rift Herald over to a laner, so that you don't have to worry about... You don't have to worry about them anymore. Like, if you've given Rift Herald to a laner, chances are they're going to be able to look after themselves now. Like, they're not going to have to worry about, like, you know, they're not going to need your help as much. Without remorse. I always think that's a good way to be playing in general in League, is that the more help you give to laners, the less, like, not necessarily like direct help, but the more indirect help you can give to laners, i.e. stuff like, you know, giving them Rift Herald. Or like getting dragons and stuff, the less direct help you need to give them, which is good. It means that I don't need to spend as much time around this top lane anymore, around this Echo, because this Echo's now being given the tools to take care of himself. And I know you can say, oh, it sounds like he won't look after himself. And yeah, maybe you could look at it like that, and it's kind of true. Sometimes you give people the tools to, you know, succeed, and they just fucking throw it away and just fail regardless. But no, I think in general it's a good the best strategy to have is to is to, like, you know, actually not view your teammates too poorly, you know. Not too poorly, at least. Alright, so this guy's red buff is up, which I'm gonna want to take here. My red buff is also up, but that's too far away. I can't be asked for that shit. There's the fireball. Also, I think if they're standing in the fireball, it constantly ticks the E on them. Oh, fuck, I'm in trouble, boys. Okay, I thought for some reason Thresh was gonna hook me there, but he wasn't. Yo, that was an invisible wall. You kidding me, bruv? Oh my god, Zed, you suck. That was legit an invisible wall. I thought I was okay there, but that was invisible. That's bullshit, man. Alright, good shit. Ace. Did we just ace them? Yes, we did. So that was basically me and Talon acing 4 people. Alright, we'll take that. So I've gone for the Titanic Hydra now, which is going to be built into... I think Deadman's Plate is probably just like the best item, like tank item on Shyvana. Because it does mean that you can run down really fast. And this is why I went Swifties as well. Maybe I didn't explain that too well, but I go Swifties so that I can run around faster. Because obviously Shyvana's biggest problem is just like getting kited and stuff. Maybe I could have gone for like, you know, Mercs or something as well. To stop me getting like CC'd really hard. But I don't really have any hard CC on their team that I need to worry about too much for. And I like Swifties in general, honestly, on junglers. So I'm level 14, which is the highest level in the game, joint with Zed. 3 levels higher than the enemy jungler. Shyvana is all about this life, man. That's what she lives for. So let's go and fuck this Ezra's day up, shall we? There's the fireball. Holy shit. If I'd hit that Q, I think he was genuinely going to die there. That's his flash, though, so that's cool. See how much damage this E does. That's it. Look at that. Look at it. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage for a fireball right there. That's actually a shit ton of damage. Holy moly. Alright, let's go for this dragon next. Another fire dragon. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Take this down really, really fast. Nilly's going for it, but I don't think... I actually don't have smite, so I suppose she could steal this. I think she's given up though. Abandoned hope. Alright, beautiful. 3rd dragon, 15 armor and 15 magic resist. Oh my goodness. To be fair, I'm joking about it, but honestly, like, that's not that bad. 15 MR and armor is like... What? Just take it, mate. Just take it, mate. You know, it's not gonna happen, is it? But 15 armor and 15 magic resist, like... Cloth armor is 300 gold, and that's 15 armor. So it's like probably around 500 gold worth of stats. Like, it's hard to say because magic resist, it's like 25 for 450 on non-magic mental. I don't know what the ratio is to that, but it's probably around 500, between like just over 500 gold worth of stats I've got right now, like in tank stats on Shyvana. Which, you know, the 5 armor 5 magic resist seems like pretty shit, but obviously they wouldn't, like, they can't make it any higher than that. Like, I'm not saying that they need to buff that by any means. I'm not mocking it from that degree. She's going to throw a spear right. She's going to throw it at the edge here. She's not going to throw it where I'm standing. If she does throw it, of course. Alright, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, Nidley. I know you want to throw a spear. There it is. Alright, I should have left blue up, shouldn't I? I know it's warded right there, though. So leave me alone, Ez. Stop bullying me, Ez, man. Come on. Can we just dive these guys? But we probably can, right? Either that or just push down mid. I mean, we shouldn't be able to do anything really right now. If they're all up, it's a bit too early in the game to proper force it. So, I'm just gonna, like, be a knobhead really and just annoy them enough so that they have to come and defend or something like that. Okay, how did he die? I feel like I've gone a little bit ham here, boys. Alright, let's pop down his tower, shall we? There, come on. I see Zed flanking. He fancies it. He fancies it. Alright, free inhibitor for us here. Oh! Sorry, mate. Not today. Yeah, I get so many Fervor stacks. I'm dead, boys. I'm dead! I get so many Fervor stacks from pressing Q. I got like 4. Yeah, I just got 4 instantly 4 Fervor stacks. Anyway, so I got my Dead Man's Plate here. Do I need a bit of MR? I probably should. I don't have any MR right now. Actually, I've got 15 MR from the dragon. But I would probably go GA here, honestly. Like, I could go for another, like, damage item. If I was going to go for another damage item, honestly, Triforce is really good on Shyvana. I know that sounds crazy, but it generally is pretty strong. But the smart item right now would be... Holy moly, the smart item right now would be Guardian Angel. Do I want to go for the smart item, though? Yeah, fuck it. We'll go for the smart item. We'll go for the smart item. Fine. Well, I'll lose my voice. Fine, we'll do it. Obviously, GA... excuse me. GA doesn't give you a lot of health to scale with your Titanic Hydra. But... it's not too bad. I don't have Courage of the Colossus, so... this has been nerfed, right? It hasn't actually been nerfed yet. Interesting. I think it's getting nerfed next patch. It doesn't... you know... I don't need a massive health build, honestly. It's okay. Like, I can afford to go GA. It's all good. Having, like, health, I think, is really good on Shyvana, though, because, obviously, you get the free stats from killing Dragon, but... no. Should have gone for Triforce, boys. Let's join my team here and shit on this guy. I didn't have my ultimate up either, which was really awkward. He eluded my grasp. Can we just bomb it down? Nah, we can't get the next inhibitor. Nah. We should go for Dragon though. Like, I'm pretty sure I can take Dragon really fast, so... like, me, Brandon, Jin probably do this really, really fast. Or Brandon and I should probably say. The only downside is that I think I do a lot of damage to Dragon. Oops, no, ping this. I do a lot of damage to Dragon. Sorry, Baron. Well, and Dragon. So it's like, I kind of want to be around to... like, basically, I don't really want to be the tank for Baron. Because if I'm the tank for Baron, it reduces the damage I do to it by half. Oh, okay, never mind, the game's over. So I kind of like wanted someone else to tank it so I could still do damage to it. Because whoever tanks Baron does less damage to it. Stops people from soloing it, basically. Anyway, there's that. Excellent stuff. Now I'm going to take a look at the client here, the post-game client. Ah, I've qualified for a series. Excellent. This is solo queue, by the way, guys, which I believe I should have mentioned that, but we've finished. There were no placements for this solo queue. It just continues from last season, so this is like Plat 1 promos, I think it is. Let's have a look though. Pretty high damage, honestly. That's really high. That's a really high damage. I know Talon, like, it doesn't look that high because Talon did lows as well, but Talon just popped off. Talon was mental with this game, but still, look at that. Look, like, I was pretty much indestructible with that game as well. Like, it's so disgusting. So disgusting. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, boys and girls. I enjoyed playing it, at least. Let me know what you think about it down below. Of course, any suggestions you want to see for some future champions, hit me with that thumbs up if you did like it. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, boys and girls. Have a wonderful evening. And I will see you in my next video.